Shinhan Bank Vietnam's SOL app serves 2 million customers, and for most of them, it's a balance check app. The SB1 brief is to embed an AI assistant that analyzes spending, recommends products, and answers financial questions. And the reason that brief exists is 5 numbers. 12 out of 21 on OECD financial literacy. 33% of Vietnamese consumers say can't save is their top financial anxiety. Only a fifth of Gen Z are saving for retirement. 68% of digital interactions on SOL today are people checking whether their paycheck landed. And half of Shinhan's customers split their money across 3 or more banks, because no bank in Vietnam gives them a reason not to. The problem we're solving isn't a missing feature. It's a customer who can't see their own money. The brief lists 5 KPIs, not generic engagement up and to the right, specific ones. DAU over MAU, cross-sell conversion, retention, NPS, CASA. Every feature we built maps directly to one or more of these. Proactive cards move DAU. Life event product routing moves cross-sell. Memory moves retention. Trilingual moves NPS, especially in the Korean and expat segments. Cash flow nudges move CASA. And because the coach works across bank, consumer finance, securities, and life insurance, it's a single artifact that pays off across 3 P&Ls: Digital Business Unit, Retail Solution Division, and Card Division. LodeStar is not a chatbot. A chatbot waits to be asked. An autonomous agent watches, decides whether there's anything worth surfacing, writes the card in 3 languages at once, and hands the customer a concrete action: set a savings goal, see a product, or keep drilling into the question. 5 stations: watch, reason, compose, root, learn. The first 4 are the brief. The 5th, learn, is the piece the brief didn't ask for, and the one that makes LodeStar defensible. Every dismissal and every chat feeds a journal that the next run reads back as memory. Fresh install competitors can't match that compounding. Feature 1, the agent itself. On the left is a real screenshot from the live demo. A customer made 3 transactions over a few weeks. Kids Plaza, Kong, a maternity hospital. 10 rule sensors were available to the LLM. It called 3 of them, decided they told one story together, and wrote this card in Vietnamese, English, and Korean simultaneously. If that same customer had bought a single coffee instead, the agent would have stayed silent. The card has a quick prompt chip labeled, "How should I prepare financially?" That routes into the drill-down chat, which in turn routes the customer to an education savings product or a life insurance policy from Shinhan's catalog. And the agent remembers every one of those interactions. The longer a customer stays, the sharper the coach gets. Feature 2, the catalog. Imagine a Korean expat living in Hanoi. They type 신용카드, credit card. The underlying index is multilingual. BGE-M3 embeds the Vietnamese catalog into a space that also speaks Korean and English. The same 4 credit card products come back, ranked by eligibility for that specific customer. You'll notice the cards span all 4 Shinhan entities: bank, consumer finance, securities, life insurance. Competitors who are bank-only can only show bank cards. Shinhan can show the right product from the right subsidiary. This is cross-sell in one screen. Feature 3, the globe icon at the top of the app. When a customer taps it, the entire interface changes language instantly. Not just the Chrome, card titles, chat bubbles, chart captions, follow-up chips, everything. Because it's all written in 3 languages at right time, by the same LLM call that wrote the single local version. The toggle isn't a translation step, it's a render step. 0 milliseconds, 0 round trips. And compliance is part of this. The classifier runs once across all 3 locales and takes the worst class, so you can never end up with a regulated refusal in Vietnamese sitting next to enthusiastic unlicensed advice in English. This feature alone is why the Korean-speaking customer segment in Vietnam, a segment Shinhan uniquely serves, will prefer SOL. Feature 4 is the competitive moat. When a customer asks LodeStar what happens if I have a baby, the coach simulates the impact across all 4 Shinhan subsidiaries in one pass. Bank shows the mortgage implications and the new baby budget delta. Consumer finance flags existing debt that should be cleared first. Securities tells the customer they'd need to liquidate $304 million from their portfolio. Life insurance calculates the coverage gap, current $12 million, recommended $725 million. And the cash flow strip at the bottom shows the before and after in one number, from $11.6 million a month down to $3.6 million. A bank-only competitor can show the mortgage. That's one quadrant. Shinhan's 4-subsidiary footprint is the product advantage, and LodeStar is the feature that makes it visible. Every string the customer sees, nav Chrome, card titles, chat bubbles, chart captions, follow-up chips, is authored in all 3 locales at right time by a single structured output LLM call. The toggle isn't a translation step, it's a render step. 0 round trips. I'll run the rest of the demo in English. 1 transaction, 2.1 million Vietnamese dong at a baby store. 10 rule-based sensors are available to the LLM as callable tools. It chose life event pattern, large outflow, and first-time merchant, decided they told one story together, and composed this card. silent on noise, synthesized on signal. The judgment call competitor's threshold, alerts cannot make. Notice the compliance disclaimer, auto-appended. The classifier ran before the card was written to the feed. Let me walk through what the agent does in each case during a conversation. Ask about baby insurance, product_search with an eligibility filter scoped to the kid context. Back come ranked products from Shinhan Life plus a framing line on coverage gap. Same pattern. The agent doesn't guess. It queries the catalog and routes the customer to real inventory. The orchestrator invokes, ask what sort of life insurance should I prepare for my kid? Tool chip fires again, the product_search tool against Shinhan's catalog. You can see the wrench chip. That's a real tool call, not a response template. The reply comes back with concrete Shinhan life insurance specific for the baby. Ask how should I budget for baby costs? This one goes through the scenario tool. The reply renders a chart based on what information they have. The whole chat flips language on every toggle. Card header, assistant reply, tool chip, chart title, axis labels, category labels inside the waterfall. Not re-rendered, pre-rendered. The chart is the same SVG, only the text layer swaps. Everything a customer might read, the agent wrote in 3 languages at right time. This is the piece the brief didn't ask for. Every dismissal, every chat, every goal creation teaches the coach. Van Tharp quadrants separate process quality from outcome quality. You don't learn bad process from a good outcome. Over time, the lessons compound. A fresh install competitor can't match that. For the product manual search, we use BGEM3. BGEM3 is a multilingual embedding model. The Shinhan catalog is indexed once in Vietnamese and retrieves correctly from any of the 3 input languages. The eligibility filter is customer-specific. Only the products this customer qualifies for appear here. Chmamis. We also have a cross-entity scenario simulator. A single click computes the impact across all 4 Shinhan subsidiaries. A bank-only competitor can show you the mortgage side. Shinhan's 4 subsidiary footprint lets LodeStar show the whole impact and cross-sell the product that closes the gap.